Joining me now is Democratic Congressman from Massachusetts, Seth Moulton. He is a member of the House Armed Services and Transportation and Infrastructure Committees. Lots to get to here. But first of all, if this specific CR passes, what's going to be the impact on your constituents and on Americans in general? Do you see it as being really clean?
Well, look, I mean, you never know what Republicans are going to try to throw in there. And the bottom line is that governing by continuing resolution, just continuing the budget from last year, is no way to respond to the challenges that Americans face. We face a lot of challenges. Prices are going up. Veterans aren't getting enough care. Our economy is teetering. I mean, there are a lot of things that we need to address as a country, not to mention all the national security concerns that we deal with on the Armed Services Committee with the Pentagon. These things require budgetary changes. You wouldn't have the same exact budget in your household as you did last year, just copy and paste. That doesn't work too well. Of course, the other option for the Republicans is shutting the government down. We're perilously close to doing that, too.
All right. You mentioned veterans. I want to get to that because there's been so much backlash specifically to the cuts to veteran services, along with swaths of veterans who've been losing their jobs. Politico reports even some Republican lawmakers are making panicked calls to the White House opposing the cuts. And service members and those who treat them, they're speaking out at town halls. Take a listen.
I'm an Army veteran, and I became a trauma therapist to work specifically with current military veterans and their family members. These reckless actions are literally going to cost service members and veterans their lives. For providers, it's going to impact our ability to continue to offer any kind of services, and our practices will close.
These senseless cuts are hurting real people. It's shameful that we aren't supporting the women and men who volunteer to serve in the military, and it's shameful that we are not providing the care they deserve.
Do you think shortchanging our veterans will be the issue where the administration finally faces strong opposition from its own party?
I mean, it could be, but they've done so much just illegal stuff, Alex, and yet the Republican opposition has been almost silent. I mean, Congress is not doing its job because Republicans are in charge, and they're all just scared of Trump. They're just scared to stand up to Trump and Musk and do our constitutional responsibilities of keeping the executive in check and making sure they follow the law. It turns out that Congress passes budget. Congress has the power of the purse. So we're the ones who should be deciding whether or not budgets are increased or decreased. But the Republicans, under Republican leadership, we don't have any say at all. And what does this mean for veterans? Well, I go to the VA myself. I made a commitment to continuing getting my health care at the VA when I got elected to Congress. So I see every day the waiting lists, the long lines to get care, how long it takes to get an appointment. All of that is going to get worse. And the reason why the VA expanded under the Biden administration, which is one of the reasons you'll hear the Trump team cite for making cuts, this expansion under Biden, the reason why it expanded is because they dramatically improved and increased benefits by passing the PACT Act, by giving veterans like myself care for exposure to burn pits in Iraq and Afghanistan, for example, which has been shown to cause cancer. So when we're going to the VA to get care that we need and deserve because of a dramatic expansion of benefits under President Biden, much to his credit, that is going to get cut off by Trump and Musk just slashing all this workforce. So veterans are going to wait longer. I mean, there was a scandal not too long ago about veterans dying on waiting lists. You can expect to see that start happening again.
Yeah, no one wants to see that. Let me get to Donald Trump, who is all over the place on tariffs, enacting them against Canada and Mexico, then pulling back on them, and then threatening additional tariffs on Canadian dairy and lumber. What does this chaos and uncertainty do, not only to the economy, but also to our relationships with our neighbors?
Oh, it's unbelievably chaotic. It's bad for business. It's bad for our economy. I mean, if you're going to be bad, at least be consistent so that we can have a debate about tariff policy, because you can have a debate and there are arguments for and against tariffs. The idea that you should be slapping them on our closest allies is not really that debatable. It's pretty bad across the board. But this chaos that Trump is causing is just terrible for the economy, terrible for relationships. And you see it reflected in the stock market. U.S. stocks are down. I mean, maybe, Alex, this is what we should expect from an unstable man. Unstable policies which lead to an unstable America, an unstable economy, unstable national security. This is dangerous for our economy, and it's dangerous for the relationships around the world that keep us safe as a nation.
Yeah, with allies and others, because as additional tariffs were placed on China, the Chinese embassy in the U.S. posted this: if war is what the U.S. wants, be it a tariff war, a trade war, or any other type of war, we're ready to fight till the end. I mean, given your position on the Committee for Strategic Competition with China, what and how great are the risks here?
The chances of war are going up dramatically with China. And I've seen this report from many analysts who are looking at the chances that Xi Jinping basically sees a green light from Putin for what Putin is getting from Trump in Europe and decides to invade Taiwan, something that could literally set off World War III. So this is incredibly dangerous. It's not even on our radar screen for most Americans right now because we're focused on all the ways that Trump is hurting us right back here at home. But a war with China would mean Vietnam-level casualties, American casualties, in the space of a few weeks. There may not be a way to avoid getting involved in that war. The first thing they might do is take out our satellites. So forget using Google Maps to get home tonight. This is deadly serious. And even if the chances of a war over Taiwan are, say 20%, that's a really bad chance of something catastrophic happening to the world, to our troops, to our economy. So he's playing with fire here, and the allies that we count on around the globe to keep us safe know that they can't trust Donald Trump.
Well, it may not be on the radar of most Americans, but after hearing all that, it should be, and I'm sure it will be now. Seth Moulton, always good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much.
Good to see you, Alex.